Hidden within hushed whispers lie age-old enigmas, waiting for discerning eyes and ears. Beneath a veneer of normalcy, the universe's cryptic riddles persist, as chilling as Belgium's winter winds. This isn't just a tale, but a riveting account of an enduring mystery, the cold case of Ann Bourgoin, as icy and enigmatic as the landscapes it echoes. Imagine this: Belgium, a nation famed for its hauntingly beautiful medieval towns and rich Renaissance architecture, known worldwide as the beating heart of the European Union and NATO. Yet, today, we plunge into the shadowy underbelly of its history. The year was 2006, seemingly ordinary, until the fateful 11th day of August ruthlessly shattered the world into pieces for an unsuspecting family. Ann Bourgoin, a name destined to inscribe itself into the very soul of Belgium, evolving into an unsettling echo in one of the country's most baffling, unresolved mysteries. On an otherwise ordinary morning of August 11th, 2006, the day warped into a spine-chilling nightmare when unsuspecting commuters on a well-traveled cycle path near the Sportpaleis in Antwerp encountered a sight that froze their blood at 8:30 a.m. A woman, devoid of life, lay sprawled next to her bicycle on the grass verge. It was the 38-year-old Ann Bourgoin, a mother of two. The shockwave of her sudden death rippled through, wrapping the atmosphere in a blanket of disbelief that was palpable, yet unseen. Emergency services rushed to the scene, their desperate attempts to revive her tragically ineffective. Ann was pronounced dead on sight, a haunting silence enveloping the crowd as the dreadful news spread. It was as if Belgium itself had held its breath, a chilling quietude resonating through the corridors of time, the abrupt death of Ann Bourgoin. The enigma entwined with her death intensified when no signs of foul play were uncovered. Her untimely demise was initially chalked up to natural causes, a conjecture offering no solace to the gloomy cloud that had settled over her family. The news of her death had cast a chilling hush across her friends and family, a silence that grew deeper and more haunting with every passing hour of delayed post-mortem examination. Only after 3 long days, and after 2 other autopsies had been prioritized due to suspicious circumstances, a pathologist was finally granted the opportunity to unravel the mystery of Ann's abrupt departure from life. The silence was broken in the most shocking way when it was revealed that Ann had been fatally wounded by a firearm. Betraying no signs of a brutal crime, the scene was deceivingly tranquil. The bullet wound, a minuscule red spot on her skin, was almost invisible. Apart from a thin streak of blood from Ann's nose, her body was unmarred. The horrifying truth emerged that the bullet had pierced Ann's body through her back, piercing her heart. The assailant had fired his fatal shot from horrifyingly close just as she cycled past him. The chilling truth bled into the nation's consciousness, turning the eerie silence into a thunderous uproar of shock and disbelief. As the chilling truth unraveled, it was indeed a murder. The wheels of investigation sprang into immediate action. Yet, the precious sands of time had already slipped through their fingers. Over the course of 3 haunting days, under the mistaken belief of Ann's natural demise, the probable traces of the perpetrator had been gradually swept away. The cycle path, her final place, pulsed with relentless activity, potentially clouding the trail even further. The Antwerp police painstakingly staged a vivid reconstruction of the tragic event, to pinpoint, among other details, the precise position of the assailant at the time of the deadly shot. They sent out a public plea, beseeching bystanders and potential witnesses for any recollections of unusual activities. On that fateful morning, Ann was clad in a vibrant red coat, a stark contrast that could have been etched in someone's memory. The investigators held on to the faint hope that someone might also recall an odd presence on the road. Alas, the hoped-for breakthrough remained elusive. But the law enforcement was relentless. Their investigative pursuit was swift. It was meticulous. They delved into deepest crevices of Ann's existence, hunting for any trace, any hint, any whisper of a clue that might illuminate the enigmatic circumstances of her untimely end. To eliminate any possible involvement of her family, every last one of them was meticulously scrutinized by the law enforcement. Yet they were never under the shadow of suspicion. Ann's existence was that of contentment, enveloped by joy and satisfaction. She was a wedded woman, blessed with 2 children, and she held a respectable position at Nati in the bustling port of Antwerp. Despite the relentless pursuit of justice by the authorities, they hit dead end after dead end. No credible leads surfaced, no individuals of interest were brought to light. the mystery shrouded in a haunting silence. In the wake of the murder investigation, the progress came to a chilling halt. The authorities found themselves in a deadlock, unwilling to discount any potential theory. Could it be that the untimely demise of Anne was the doing of a madman, a psychopath prowling the streets, shooting unsuspecting victims at random? Strangely enough, in the cold heart of January that same year, a haunting parallel was drawn. The quiet neighborhood of Kogelsplein in Antwerp bore witness to an act of unprovoked violence. An unsuspecting hotel employee found himself the target of a bullet, fired by a faceless man on a bicycle. The perpetrator was never found. Sweeping through the city like an ominous gust of wind, the fear of an unchecked lunatic loomed large over Antwerp. The shadowy figure of Jamal El-Kawi ominously stepped into the public eye when it was revealed that he was the monstrous perpetrator behind a series of horrendous rapes and robberies, all while the mystery of Anne's murder was unfolding. Dubbed the Little Pirate, his crimes echoed through the halls of leading to a chilling prison sentence of 8.5 long years. The relentless police tirelessly sought a connection, a missing piece in the jigsaw of Anne's murder, hoping to link this figure of dread to the unsolved mystery. Yet the elusive truth never surfaced, leaving them empty-handed. With no evidence to tie him to the crime, Jamal's name faded into the abyss, erased from the suspect list. In the icy grasp of 2008, a chilling decision was made by the police force to painstakingly sift through the registered firearm owners, in close proximity to the ominous crime scene. A nerve-wracking search was launched, involving the homes of 8 unsuspecting individuals. As February unveiled itself, a startling arrest was made. 62-year-old Armin W. of Merksem, ensnared by the law, and whisked away to the cold isolation of police detention. His deceit regarding his firearms arsenal had spotlighted him as a prime suspect. The police, relentless in their pursuit of justice, unearthed a total of 5 weapons concealed within his residence, 3 of which were devoid of the necessary firearms permit. Among these was a .22 caliber weapon, a chilling match to the murder weapon's caliber. Despite the mounting evidence, W vehemently denied any shred of involvement. In the throes of a painstakingly detailed ballistics examination, it was revealed that W's .22 failed to correspond with the weapon of death. The concluding lie detector test, nerve-wracking in its intensity, corroborated W's denials. His statements were found to be soaked in truth. A mere 3 weeks after his dramatic arrest, he was released into the world once again. There was no trace, no hint that pointed towards him as the masked face of the perpetrator. In 2015, the chilling hand of justice finally clutched Renaud H., the notorious serial killer, dragging him out of the darkness and into the unforgiving light. This sinister predator, already past his prime at 53, bore a shocking connection to a gruesome triad of murders through a deeply revealing DNA study. His own ex-wife listed among his alleged victims. It was a cool October evening in 2014 when a woman, innocently cycling by the haunting Battlebrook in Mechelen, found herself in the crosshairs of H's merciless lead gun. The eerie similarities between her fate and that of Ann Bourgoin were too chillingly obvious to ignore, leading investigators to draw a sinister line connecting him to the case. Renaud, with a cold, emotionless gaze, claimed that his violent act against the ill-fated woman in Mechelen had been born of frustration from his relentless battle with Parkinson's disease. Yet he vehemently denied any involvement in the tragic end of Anne's life. In the wake of the passing years, her name was not merely inked but seared into the chronicles of Belgian history, not as a mere number, but as an enigmatic symbol of the unresolved enigmas that relentlessly plague our existence. The chilling echo of her death, reverberating through time, left a question suspended in the air, tingling the spines of those who dare to ponder. What sinister fate befell Ann Bourgoin? Let's revisit the chilling highlights of this enigmatic case. In the stark of day, on the 11th day of August, in the year 2006, Ann Bourgoin's life was snuffed out in a cruel, merciless act. Despite relentless quests and intricate investigations, the shadowy figure behind the slaughter evaded capture. The police, in their relentless pursuit of justice, left no stone unturned, yet their efforts were swallowed by the abyss of fruitlessness. Not a single lead was unearthed, no suspicious characters emerged from the fog of mystery, and the case quickly plunged into the icy waters of obscurity. Anne's untimely demise has been etched into our collective consciousness as a haunting emblem of the myriad unsolved enigmas that persistently baffle us, a chilling reminder that even in our technologically advanced world, there exist sinister forces and mysteries that remain beyond our grasp. In the chilling winter of February 2017, the mystery of Ann Bourgoin's demise tragically turned into an icy cold case. Her devoted husband and loving children, yearning for justice, still clutch onto a thread of hope. Together with the vigilant Antwerp police, they fervently wish that one fateful day, the hidden monster behind this senseless killing will be exposed and meet the deserved punishment. If you possess even a whisper of a clue that could potentially crack this case, we implore you to reach out to the authorities. The cold case of Ann Bourgoin remains as it is, a chilling puzzle, unsolved and shrouded in a thick cloak of enigma. Yet as know, even the darkest mysteries have a knack for slowly revealing themselves, and we hold on to the hope that one day the truth will pierce through the shadows. Until then, Anne's story serves as a haunting echo of the unsolved mysteries that continue to lurk in our world, hungry for resolution. What are your thoughts on this chilling enigma? What do you think on that fateful day? Share your theories in the comments and join us in this riveting quest for truth.